Yeah. Well, Mary in Pidgin means woman, and a lot of the missionaries on center employ house help, which we call house Marys. And they come periodically, weekly or several times a week, and help do our cleaning. And we usually, families form a real tight bond with these ladies. And we also have yard men and yard Marys who come and mow our lawns and look after our flower beds and that kind of thing. And that's a real good point of contact for us. We enjoy getting to know them and their needs. They enjoy making a relationship with us. New Guineans are naturally very relational. And as a matter of fact, if you meet a New Guinean, you know, in Western culture, when we meet somebody, we say, "Hi, my name is whatever, and I do this thing, this job. I'm a teacher, or I'm a missionary." But they don't think that way. They introduce their names, and then they want to know, who are your people, or who are your family? Who are you in relation to who you know and where you're from? So they're very, very relational. They want to be our friends normally. And when we employ them, we have an opportunity to get to know them and their families. Sometimes they invite us to their villages. Sometimes we have what they call muumuus, which is a traditional way that they cook their food in a pit in the ground. And so those types of activities really allow us to get to know them on a friend basis instead of a missionary kind of official basis. We become friends, and that's a real plus for us. We find a lot of benefit in getting to know them.
That's wonderful. We met D'Amico on the video here, and you told me something about her last night. Would you repeat it for our people?
Oh, D'Amico is just such a sweet spirit. She's just, she comes from a village who has a historical, kind of a negative past, and yet out of the ashes, and I mean literal ashes, their village has been burned down twice by outsiders. Twice in the last year, or maybe twice in the last year and a half, and one of the casualties of that was that her house that she had saved up for so long and had built was just demolished in the fire. And yet she comes away from that with still a sweeter spirit than ever. I mean, she's sad about it, but she just has such a witness. And she is so relational, and she loves to come and meet our, she works in the school, so she loves to come up and greet the teachers. One of the things that she does for the teachers, which I think is just precious, is that every day or every other day or whenever, frequently, she will pick fresh flowers on her way to the school and put them in little jars and put them on the teacher's desk. And she just does that while she's cleaning our classrooms. She leaves us this gift of flowers, and I just think that's just very symbolic of her whole demeanor and her heart. She's just such a lovely Christian, and she just blesses us with her smiles and with her kind words, and just she's an example to us, really.
That's great. Well, I believe you're going to be the last on this episode, so you want to close for us?
Oh, well, I'll close in saying that we believe this country has a great need. It has a lot of problems, just like any country would, but it has a great need and a great potential to be a shining light for Jesus. I mean, there's a lot of negative that still goes on. There's security issues that, are prevalent. But the people who are Christians here, the nationals who are Christians and who have come to know Jesus because they have the Bible in their heart language. They're very powerful, and I really believe that Jesus is really wanting to develop this nation into a Christian nation. They call themselves a Christian nation now. I think officially they are a Christian nation, but you know, there's still a lot of, Satan has his hands in a lot of places in this country right now. But Jesus is stronger, and I really believe he wants this whole nation under his control. And boy, we need workers in the fields with us right now.